Let's continue to focus on some of the analytical features of the materials management engine. And the one I'd like to show you under the analysis section is the Valuation Explorer. The goal of the Valuation Explorer is to determine of the items that you have in stock that are valued on your balance sheet, that are an important asset to you, how is that valuation being determined? Where are we getting those numbers? Which items mean the most to us? Which ones are larger portions of that valuation? And those types of questions. If you've seen other sections where we described these particular graphs and explorers, you'll understand a lot of the capabilities. So I would encourage you to go look at some of those, because some of those are a little longer and they go more in depth about the things you could do. You can right click and change mathematical formulas. So I can see, what is the standard deviation. So for example, I can ask a question, if I'm looking at my beverages versus my seafood, what is the standard deviation in price or value based on that? And ask those types of questions. So I won't repeat those in this particular sample, but you can go look at those that information in other areas of the demo videos that we're looking at today. Another thing that we discussed in those other videos was how you can reanalyze this information. And essentially, each of these buttons that you see can be dragged into another section. So for example, not only do I want to see the stock, the in stock value, the quantity, but I also want to see the cost. So I can quickly tell by looking at this that this Chef Anton Gumbo 569 has a cost of $8,290.33. That's the value that's represented in the inventory asset on the balance sheet for that particular item. So, and I can also drag the cost first and move those columns around and those types of things. So different things I could do there. So I can look at the actual quantity in stock or the value of the quantity in stock. Now I'm looking at the evaluation category, so for my sellable goods versus the other classes of evaluations that I have in the evaluation categories. I could also look at the evaluation strategy, how things are valued. I could add that to my matrix and get another view. So based on procurement or based on batch purity or the quality of the manufacturing process. I could also look at that by location. So if I want to drag the location into that equation, I can now see that for this location, here is the breakdown. In Hong Kong, we've got these numbers, and in London, we've got these numbers. Again, how they're valued on the balance sheet. So I won't go through all of the things that you can do, but I think you get the sense. The goal of the Valuation Explorer is to allow you to mine the information about the valuable asset that you have, that is inventory.